Into it, go on. G'day guys, welcome back. Another cool damp day out here on the farm. We had another, look at these guys. Had another 18 millimeters of rain last night, about 3/4 of an inch. And it's not too often at this time of the year in our part of the world that you could say, well, we actually almost didn't need that rain, because it has been wet. It has been unusually wet, and that's a very good problem for us to have. So I don't think we'll get out too far today. I don't think we'll do too much, but maybe a couple of jobs around the shed, and I do have just the job lined up for myself here, and that would be this beast. This ute blew the radiator the other day going down the road and overheated the engine, so that engine is absolutely knackered. So we might get busy and start pulling that engine out. Keep me busy for the day. Might go grab my toolbox and we'll get stuck into it, eh? Yep. I think unfortunately she's blown out the top of the radiator. It's probably cracked out around here, and then it started to pump all the coolant out. The engine's overheated. The engine's no good. It doesn't turn over properly at all. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do with it. We'll keep getting this thing out of here. Probably open it up. We'll have a bit of a look inside, see how much damage there is. It's an old ute, so let's keep going, guys. So while I'm busy over there pulling that engine out, looks like my brother's busy over here pulling these old cattle yards out. They don't get used anymore, so it's about time they went. The machinery these days is far too big to fit down this driveway, so you know, I think it's time for those cattle yards to go. And I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to that. It's going to make it much more spacious. So guys, I've been a little bit slack on the camera today. Just been busy trying to get that engine out, and then been interrupted this afternoon. We just had the agronomist out here. Just having a look at our beans, our faba beans down the back here of the house. Yeah, we got a few problems with them this year. It's our first time actually growing these beans, so a little bit of a learning experience for us, but I'm just heading down there now, just show you guys what's going on with these beans. First problem, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, we've got quite a bit of mustard weed, that yellowy looking stuff out there that you can sort of see across the paddock. That's going to be a bit of a problem because at harvest time that stuff tends to stay a little green. It's going to dirty up our sample. It's basically going to provide us with a lot more work trying to sort that out at harvest time. We may need to clean the seed. We'll see. I don't know what's going to happen there. We'll just take that as it comes. Over this side, I don't know, this field is pretty clean. I'm not really sure. They've been on the same rotation, so I don't really know. But the main problem here is, if I can just find a plant, I'll just head out here into the beans so I can actually try and find one. Man, these beans are looking good this year. All right, this down here, all the black things on this plant, they're all aphids. Now they're slowly but surely damaging these plants, and you can see they've already done quite a bit of damage. This will actually be the second time we've had to come out and spray aphids. These things multiply at a rate that you would not believe. They're quite problematic. We need to get out and try and get on top of these aphids as soon as possible, but the biggest problem we're facing at the moment is that it's actually really, really wet here at the moment, which is unusual for us at this time of year, to say the least. So it's one thing needing to get out there and spray it, it's another thing actually being able to do it. The paddocks are quite wet at the moment. Anyway, that's just something that we'll have to approach over the coming days and weeks, try and get on top of these as soon as we can. It's all part and parcel of farming, but anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys what was going on. Didn't quite get as far as I wanted to with that thing yesterday, so I think we all know what I'll be doing this morning. We'll go get some chains, we'll go get the loader, we'll get hooked up to this, we'll get that engine out, we'll have a look at it, and we'll finally figure out what's going on with it. So let's go get it. Oh yeah, have a look at this fine specimen at work. Getting it done. Old Jack on the old jackhammer, hey?
Yeah. Jackrabbit, jackhammer, jackoff.
Oh yeah, looking good down here now. Plenty of room. It's finally out. I can't say that I'm too sad about that. Just wrapped all the critical bits up with a little bit of plastic just to keep all the dirt and crud out of them. I'm just going to strip the cylinder head off of it now, which for those of you who don't know, that's the cylinder block. This section here is the cylinder head. I want to take that off so I can have a look inside the engine and see what sort of damage we have inside there. I'll run a straight edge along the top, see if the overheating warps the block, and we'll be able to make a decision from there on what exactly we are going to do with this boat anchor at the moment, because that's about all this thing's good for, a boat anchor. Oh well, keep moving. We actually have a plane literally right outside the shed here at the moment, spreading a little bit of urea over our wheat. We're expecting a little bit more rain over the weekend, so we'll get the plane to spread that bit of urea over the top of the crops. we get a few showers over the weekend, and that drives that nutrition into the soil. Now the reason we're doing it this year is because our crops are probably about 60 to 70% above average, which is absolutely amazing. So there's two reasons why we need to do this now, and that is the two P's, and that is protein and price. We need to get the protein in the grain up, so when we deliver the grain to the silo, we're getting the best possible price that we can. So I thought I'd just take you guys out for a quick look. Let's go check this guy out. It's pretty impressive him flying over the top here. Woo! There is a power line right in the middle of this paddock, and this guy's just zooming around it. Oh wow, that was cool. He come right over the top of me. Man, oh man, I timed that one well. Glad I come out here. It looks like this guy's filled up. Apparently he can only hold about 1 ton of fertilizer at a time, so he gets up in the air, he flies, does a few passes, and then he has to go back to the airstrip land and fill up again. So it's a time-consuming job, but looks like he's back at it now. Let's see if we can't get another look at this guy. Oh yeah, right over the top, baby. Oh man, he gets close to those trees. Wow, what a job, eh? Now, where were we here? Oh yeah, this thing is a mess. Looks like she got so hot that the head gasket went as well. You see over this side here, right where I'm shining that torch, that mark there, that's where the pistons got so hot they expanded and they started scraping on the cylinder. So yeah, I don't know. This thing's a mess. Probably just get a second-hand engine and drop in here, I think, but yeah, oh boy. And also, for all of you who haven't actually seen inside an engine before, this is it, really. Pretty boring. Nonetheless, guys, that thing's a mess. Well folks, it's Friday afternoon here, starting to wind down for the week, and oh yeah, I'm very excited about that. So for finishing off for the day, got to take this ute in the shed, give him a quick service, keep Dad happy, keep the ute up to scratch, and that'll just about round out our day. Just wanted to leave you guys with a quick message and say thank you for watching the video. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and thanks for joining us. Cheers. Only way to keep these blokes honest.